Um, Starting off with the upkeep. No, which is closer? I'm pretty sure Gridania's, yeah. Gridania's always closer to here. Should really set a new home point actually. I feel like I've just kept it at Falcon's Rest for no particular reason. Jeez, that took a while. Oh, that's not complete yet. Huh. Alright then. I'm a dummy. Okay, well, at the very least, I need to do a venture. I should probably actually, head to Lanosia and get promoted. Oof. Fuck that. What is this? No. Huh. Is that a thing? I have no idea. A damage nullifying barrier effect is added to certain actions. Interesting. Ah, free company chest. Okay. That seems kind of like haphazardly thrown in the corner there. Just outside the market with nothing else. Also, hey, wrong way. How's it going? I've had a long day, and I'm, despite not doing it a whole lot, but, that's some days, ain't it? Let me jump down the stairs, you cowards. Oh, I suppose technically that goes into an area you're not meant to have regular, access to. Limsa. So I'm getting pretty deep into Black Mage now. Like, I think... Actually, no, I still have a quest to do at 45. Although I'm not sure why. Like, I'm almost certain I could have skipped that. Why did I sit through that? Like, I'm pretty sure I got the level 45 spell. Yeah, but I've got a quest still for that. Weirdly enough. Workhole. Quests give job actions every 5 levels until 50. Well, yeah, but I'm at 46 and there's another quest for a level 45. I don't know why there's a second quest for level 45. Unless there's something to that, that I've missed. See? I got Thunder 3, and that's the level of the quest it wants to give me. And I got Thunder Mastery, so... I don't know. We want the Aft Castle. Like, I'm pretty sure we didn't have a... I'm pretty sure we didn't have... I'll write the second quest. Okay, then. Apply for a promotion. Nice. Hey, newest girl. How's it going? Nice. Name of the Admiral, I hereby appoint you the rank of Storm Sergeant 2nd Class. By this promotion, you are now eligible to undertake expert delivery missions. May you ever serve the best interests of Solominsa till sea swallows all. That was very excited. Doing well, grinding Moogle Mog for the Paladin weapon. Now, wait, like extreme Moogle Mog or expert delivery missions? The bosses their strength to gain companies of Eorzea seek donations of rare items. Accepted items are those which are sellable and whose names are not yellow in their help window. Ethereal gear is an example of such. If you wish to make a donation, speak to a Grand Company quartermaster to complete the delivery. You will be rewarded company seals for your contribution. Is this just everything in my inventory? Yeah, it looks like it. That's neat that it'll actually just straight up give you seals for gear that you don't need. Oh, Great King Moogle... Oh, Moogle Mog the 12th EX drops the Whisker crafting item for the glowy Mog weapons, though. Oh, is this, relic weapons? Or is that a different thing? I forget now. What do I need for my next one? I assume, like, 7,000. Yeah. Okay. And where are we at with the hunting log again? Okay, so there's still like a good 3k, 3.5. There's still a good 5,000 seals this way. No, just primals have normal weapons and glowy weapons. Different from relics, but relics also glow. Okay. I'm still new, I don't know. Oh, yeah, whatever. Alrighty. Back to this set. I do actually have a glamour plate for the Ironworks stuff, but I don't know. I'm gonna stick with this for now to... Like, I don't know how long this gear's gonna be good. I would assume... Actually, it's 210, when most of the other stuff I'd be getting is 145. That's probably gonna be a while, isn't it? Got my Archer Relic +1. The grind only gets worse from here, baby. It's free to apply pay. Yeah, I know, but like if I'm like what I was gonna say was, if I'm actually gonna start changing out pieces of gear from quests I get further on, then I can replace that and see if anything else works with like the chest and the headpiece and stuff like that. Yeah, it wasn't the cost I was worried about. It was just like, A, I may as well live out this costume, and B, I could find something that actually works with it instead. Where the fuck are we going? Right, we're going back to... We're going back to deliver the book to Matoya. That gear should carry through the Heavensward main story quest, and then you get the next set of Poetics gear. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not replacing them then. In that case, we back, baby. Facebook and everything. Yeah, and head right. Also, is it just me, or does the compass map not zoom out as much in Idleshire specifically for some reason? It seems like in other main towns and stuff like that, it zooms out a lot more, but I don't know, maybe that's just like a weird a weird feature of this particular size of that place and how much it actually zooms out, but it struck me when I was looking at it. There's no like... Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh my god. I haven't even been running this on... Yeah, there we go. Wow, I saw a bunch of shit just pop in there. Huh. Actually, what if I go max? I mean, still hitting max FPS, so fuck it. Might as well do that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I can't believe I didn't fiddle around with that. But then again, I guess I'm used to WoW, where it's like a given in some cases that you're just going to turn down your graphics a bit just to make sure the frame rate's consistent. Because WoW is not an optimized beast. Why does some of these have a pink plus on it instead of like the white ones here? It seems odd. Is it because of the specific item that that I used on it, or? Oh, actually, no. We don't go down here. Well, we don't go up there, we go down here. If it's dyed, the cross changes color to the dye color. Huh. I don't recall dyeing that stuff. Weird. Oh, actually, that's a good question. Dyes. I haven't messed around with it too much, just because, again, I haven't really had any gear that I really wanted to change the colors of. But I'm assuming you can only change, like, one color on any piece of gear. Like one predetermined, part of the color of the armor's color palette. Is that the case, or? It takes the place of the dye dot, but normally appears on gear, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, that'll be good to play around with once I find something I really feel like messing around with. I'm back. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. Research compiled by Matoya on a device known as an etheric converger. It's a little inconsistent in terms of how much of the gear dies. I'd imagine, like, there's, actually, I don't know what color it'd be. If I was to guess for, like, the ironwork stuff, I would assume the blue is the thing that I can change. Some two-tone pieces will only dye one of the sections. Well, I mean, yeah. Some will dye both sections. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Aye, this is it, alright. Stola, boy, put down whatever you're doing and come here. Aldine has returned with the tome. Thank the gods, but another minute under Master Matoya's exacting supervision, and I would certainly have lost my mind. Or mayhap merely my temper. Some things never change indeed. But I, for one, appreciate the exacting supervision. In the short while we have been here, I feel I have gained a far better understanding of arcane entities than I did during my entire time at the Studium. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps? Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis Soir's grandson or no, it'll take another decade and under me before you can call yourself a scholar. And a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So, Aldine has returned with the tome, has he not? Shall we examine it? I love her so much. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, the title of the stream is down there, but the title of the stream is the title of the stream for a reason. Matoya's gaze is fixed firmly upon her tome.
I had not thought to behold this tome again. There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white aurosite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Yeah, I thought that was going to come up, because, like, we already had something that could draw upon a ridiculous amount of ether, but, yeah, people are still MIA.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before? We already have what we need. The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
Is that what it is?
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
Well, I mean...
I believe so. With the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Yeah.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Stola, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
Of course she would notice. Also, I'm realizing now that this game has a really, really big fascination with boots or, like, pant-like, dress up to the thighs with, the absolute territory gap just before... Yeah.
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
She said the light fade, though. Is this just a simulacrum of Y'shtola?
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia.
I guess the other thing that's not really clear at the moment is what this means. Because from a meta-narrative perspective, her eyes now bear resemblance to that of people who are narratively or visually communicated to be blind, right? And in a couple of scenes, we've noticed that Y'shtola's kind of not seen as well as maybe she should have. But it's unclear how big a deal that is. Because she's saying that, well, I mean, I did what was necessary, which seems to betray that something big has occurred. Now, whether or not that's just her eyesight is shot, or there's more to it, is kind of unclear at the moment.
Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
Oh. So she is literally blind, but she's able to... Ooh, oh, shit. Well, that's a fucking kicker. Yes, you read that right. Yeah. Like, it's more or less killing her to be able to see at the moment. Ugh. Also communicated very well, because suddenly a character who has been terse but kind of obviously very amicable has suddenly been, like, deadly serious and concerned at the drop of a hat. I mean, you saw it coming, not literally. Oh yeah, no, I understand what you meant by that, but I was also coming back to that as well, because that was on my mind before I read that. Sorry, a lot of things going through my head right now. But yeah, like, that was obviously what it's communicating. And again, it speaks to a lot of this game's really good, subtle storytelling. By, if you're paying attention, you can kind of have a little bit of a guess at what's going on. It's not just dropped in front of you. Like, poorly written games would have come to this point to actually point out that this is a thing. But we've already seen in one scene that is like a scene that raises the question: is Y'shtola still okay? Before now, and that, yeah, it's good. 'Tis good.
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
Yeah, because at some point, this is kind of implying that at some point in the future, Y'shtola is going to have to choose between being able to see or being able to be an active member of the Scions. Thanks to your customary heroic efforts, or like being able to live, maybe even. Thanks to your customary heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an aetheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Emmerich regarding the eye. I'm glad I didn't change my home point just yet, because we're now probably not going back to... we're probably not going back to... no, not that. Idleshire. That's the one. God, I don't know why that took me so long to piece back together. Chocobo. Oh, land or hand, level 50, right. That ain't me. At least not yet. My mob blade Mog blade, not mob glade. Congrats. Glad you don't have to grind anymore for it. You know, I thought there'd be a little bit more turmoil going on in, this place, just because the papacy basically up and left. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich, I am pleased to see that your recovery proceeds apace. May I introduce Y'shtola, a fellow scion of the Seventh Dawn and Archon of Sharlayan. My lord, pray excuse me for foregoing due pleasantries, but we seek your counsel regarding the etheric ram. Though we now possess the knowledge to build such a device, we lack an appropriate source of energy with which to power it. We believe, however, that Ishgard may possess the solution to our problem. You need not apologize, milady. Full eager I am to learn of your progress. Please tell me of this energy source that you believe we possess. Are you certain that the eye can lend its power to Master Matoya's etheric converger? At Astinian's commands? Yes. Very well, I shall speak with him. Actually, real quick checkup. Have we established what happened to the second Eye of Nidhogg? I completely forgot about that. And I don't remember whether we actually touched on it or not. Does anyone remember at this point? If it's in a side quest somewhere, then that's fine. It probably won't come up in the main story quest, but I actually can't remember if we ever established what happened to it. I don't remember if they said it explicitly by this point. Okay. That's fair. Nay, my friend, 'tis I who should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. No. Okay. Nay, my friend, 'tis I who should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. You labour in our name, with nary a care for your own safety. Let us next speak with Sid. He will doubtless be eager to begin work on the etheric ram. Well, that guy's armor's fucking dope. Holy shit. We are going to Ironwork. Oh no, the airship landing. Is that on this? No, it's not. Right. Atrium thingy. Oh, sorry. Atrineum? Oh, fuck. Athenaeum. Right. Seen a little bit of an upgrade. Ah, you're back. The preliminary work on the Enterprise is more or less finished. Tell me you found a way to build the etheric ram. Greetings, Sid. It has been a while. This tome contains the fruits of my former master's research on a device known as an etheric converger. Our RAM should operate on the self-same principle. Where are my manners? Put a toy like this in my hand and I go off into my own world. Gods, it's good to see you. And bearing a gift besides, a very distracting one, if I might add. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was my name day. But there will be time for tearful reunions later. I'll make a start on the tome right away. So long as I have a grasp of the fundamentals, I should be able to knock something together, which leaves a small matter of the energy source. We believe we have found a solution to that problem as well. Oh, there he is. Pray forgive our lateness. The power of the eye is not to be drawn upon lightly, but I believe we have sufficient cause to do so. So this is the fabled eye. By the 12, it seethes. 'Tis a wonder such power can be contained, much less controlled. Boys, our friends have kindly provided all the ingredients. Let's see if we can't make something out of them. You heard the chief. We're not rested until the etheric is operational. Not 1 week of sleep. It's a bit rough. Oh, you cut a chocobo. Wonder what we're gonna do in the meantime now. Because it sounds like this. It sounds like this would probably take a few quests to roll over in the background. Hour of departure. Alphino has a final task for you before departing for Azisla. Given the danger of the task that lies before us, I think it only right that we take a moment to bid our friends and allies farewell. Alas, Sid requires my assistance with Master Matoya's rather singular writings. Might I entrust the task of visiting those who will remain behind to you? Oh, okay, so I'm just going to go and speak to everyone. So the hour is 9. Would that I could join you in the coming battle, but with my wounds, I fear I would only be a burden to you. In consorting with the Asians and availing himself of primal powers, my father made himself an enemy of all that is good and right in the world. Do whatever you must to end his madness. May the Fury watch over you. Speak with Lucia, speak with Tataru, speak with Hilda. I'm glad we're going to see Hilda again. There needed to be more Hilda in this, I feel, but the way the story ramped up, it makes sense. And there's probably side quests that she's involved in, so I can't exactly fault it, but she's a really neat character and just wasn't in the story all that much. Like, she was important for one bit, and she never really had a moment so much. Hell, I don't think she even appeared... I don't think she even appeared on the rooftop when our boy got killed. Despite the fact that she was part of the plan. Well, wow, she actually knelt. This is it, then? Go well, my friend. I shall pray to the Fury for your preservation. Mayhap you think it strange that a daughter of Garlemald should pray? I do not blame you. I used to think it passing strange myself. But that all changed when I discovered something dearer to me than my own life. Thereafter, praying seemed the most natural thing in the world. Prayers are born of heartfelt faith. In manipulating the people's beliefs for his own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of their existence. It cannot be borne. So you have to face the Archbishop, then. Please be careful. And watch over the others, will you? We've lost too many friends as it is. Some may yet return to us, but I couldn't bear to lose anyone else. I just couldn't. I realize it's asking a lot, but you're the strongest person I know, and I don't think there's anything you can't achieve if you put your mind to it. So please, whatever else happens, keep everyone safe. So, if I was to make a big guess here, like, I don't know when this is going to happen, but I would be really surprised if the next person we try to find isn't Thancred. Because we have, like, a very clear link to him in that Y'shtola was the one who tried to teleport him away somewhere. So, like, my guess is that, like, once we've dealt with that, that we're probably going to be looking into that issue. Because once that's done, then, what current threats are there? We've taken care of the primals we know of. That would have gotten rid of the we may have dealt with the Ascian threat, and assuming something isn't immediately born from overcoming this specifically, our fallback would be looking for the Scions. Assisting... no, because that's kind of out of our hands. Oh, the contested territory. Gotcha. Oh, shit. The contested territory. The place Taleji was going to look after. That would be another priority, I guess. I guess there's also the Empire has been reintroduced with their big ship, but until they kind of make a move, we're not really in a position to do anything. Well, if it ain't my old friend Aldine, off to face the Archbishop and his cronies, is it? I'd love to go and give those bastards a good old walloping myself. That snake Charbet, Cheribert especially, but I've got to stay here and keep an eye on things. With the Archbishop gone, some of the poor folk might get it in their heads to do something stupid like storming the pillars. But blood won't get us what we want, and I need to be around to remind them of that in case they forget. No need to worry about us anyway. I'll work with Sir Emmerich to preserve the peace. You must concentrate on settling the score with the Archbishop, eh? Maybe it's just because we didn't do any side quests in that, but she has turned around, like, a lot on her, like, general opinion of the place. Also, I'm still in love with her fucking design. That's great. I wanted to get another look at that because I was, looking at putting together or adding to Pinterest boards for my D&D characters, and I remembered that I didn't actually get a reference of her yet for my rogue, and I think I want to do that before I do anything. Not the thank you. But yeah, she kind of, I mean, I guess, like, her goals started to align with Emmerich, so I guess that, like, that obviously makes sense, but it feels like it was, like, relatively frictionless to get her to start working with him, which I honestly would have thought would have been more of a thing. But I guess after Iceheart kind of handled the heretics and that, then... like, the lowborn aren't necessarily going to face any more imminent dangers. Master Felspark, how good of you to pay me a visit. Feels as if it were only yesterday when first we met here in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Oh my god, I actually just got choked up for a second. He would not have told you, but when Harshafal begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as hope incarnate. At the time, I assumed that he was waxing lyrical, as was his wont, but I've come to see that he simply spoke the truth. You are hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard through the raging snowstorm. memento. Were my son here, he would have wished to fight at your side in the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. God damn it, you got me fucking tearing up at this again. Fuck this game. Oh, I'm really curious where we're going to put that. Because we don't really have a, like, canon place of residence at the moment. I think it was here. I'm seriously not playing that up. That actually, like, made me start choking up. And kind of my voice, like, well, okay, I'm really shit at reading lines anyway. But I was also tripping over myself reading those lines from, The Count. Alright, let's do this. Count Edmond bequeathed to you Lord Hauschafon's shield. A noble gesture. We bear the hopes and dreams of many souls. Let their faith in us be a source of strength and courage as we face our remaining trials. The game will soon be afoot, and Alphino is keen to assemble the players. Work on the Enterprise is nearly complete, yet let Y'shtola know to make ready. The first flight of the Excelsior.
Until but recently, the Ishgardians have kept their doors firmly shut to outsiders. But thanks to you, we have found in them stout allies with whom we may fight to secure the future of the realm. Truly, you are the beacon of hope towards which all men are drawn.
Spare us the hyperbole. 'Tis not for praise that we fight.
Oh? In light of all we have achieved, I felt it only meet to express my gratitude.
Yeah, fuck off, Estinian.
All that we have achieved. Spoken like a true outsider. Until the war is over, we have achieved nothing. The coming battle is a chance to excise the root of this conflict, and by my hand it shall be done. Then you may speak of achievement.
'Twas not mine intent to make light of your struggle. If I have given offense, then I apologize. But if I may speak freely, you would do well to be wary of the Eye. Even now, it burns with insatiable hatred, watching unblinking for a sign of weakness. Should you falter for so much as a moment, it will surely consume you.
Save your concern. I will consume the Eye ere I let it consume me.
That is very easy for you to say. Hi, Oriange. I like that.
12 be praised. Thou hast not yet set forth.
There was a random civilian in the background that, as Estinian was walking past, just fucking bolted out of the frame. Oh, that's great. It's like, oh fuck, better get out of his way.
And snow have I journeyed, that I might deliver this gift unto thee.
How? Excuse me?
But whence did it come?
To mine amazement, it lay hid amongst Moonbreeder's last effects. 'Twas but blind chance or providence that I did hap to spy it. Let no man claim that my late friend erred for lack of foresight. In the place whither thou goest, servants of darkness do lie in wait. Pray, give unto me thy pledge that thou wilt strike them down and avenge our fallen comrade.
I wonder how genuine this is. Not from, like, because obviously there's been an allusion to Oriange having some connection to the Ascians. But Oriange strikes me as the guy who would be doing a similar thing to the Bishop, where he's like flirting with that power specifically to understand it, because he's been portrayed as a very, very scholarly fellow. So I really wonder if this is like, because if this is genuine, I wonder what he knows about them that we don't. Like, there's obviously already enough in the Ascians' kind of actions that's like, we obviously have to stop them, but I'm curious if he's saying this specifically because he has some unique insight given his position in the narrative. That was also really awkwardly shot. Wait, what the fuck just happened? He was holding it straight out, and then it appeared like he was up here, and then That was very weird. Let us go, Aldine, as the Slayer waits. Oh boy!
Excellent timing. We've just finished our work on the Enterprise. She's so much improved, I've decided to give her a new name to suit. The Enterprise Excelsior. Or simply the Excelsior if pressed for time. Once again, she'll carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
And Edmund is here for some reason.
I can do no more than see you off with prayers for your safety and success. Yet know that wheresoever you may go, my son's spirit goes with you. May the Fury grant you strength.
Return to us, all of you.
Enterprise Excelsior. Engage.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is it. Get ready.
Eye of mine enemy, render unto me thy power!
Nice.
We're through!
What? Oh. Fuck. They fuck. We've been played so goddamn hard the entire back half of this story. Fuck. Now they're through. Presumably. Great.
We've got an Imperial battleship on our tail, and it's bleeding massive.
We're gonna get shot out of the fucking sky, aren't we?
Damn it! The bastards were waiting for us to open the door for them. I'm gonna try to shake them. Hang on to something. We're all going to die! Tataru! She won't take much more of this!
The time has come to use Hydaelyn's gift. Much blood has been spilled in my name. And for what? For a false cause that I created for want of the warmth of companionship.
What?
Saint Shiva, pray Svelga. Pray forgive this fool. But even now, I cannot let go of my dream. My dream of a tomorrow in which no child need freeze alone in the snow.
Is that Azelle? What does she mean to do?
Ezelle? That's how you pronounce her name?
Born of mine own hopes and dreams. For the last time, I beseech you. Fill this vessel with your light. Still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
This is fucking great. Okay, but when does the rest of her theme kick in? I think she's doing the animation, so I assume it's about now. Or she's doing something else, I don't know. God damn.
Farewell, warrior of light. And thank you for showing me the way.
No!
This ether. It was a crystal of light. She, too, was one of Hydaelyn's chosen.
Fare you well, my lady.
Fuck. That is a big loss. Losing, like, one of the few people who has, losing one of the few people who have also been trying to peacefully, well, trying to get peace between more people, without being basically the Empire. I'm expressing this really badly. I've pointed out before that I feel like, in a lot of ways, Iceheart was leaps and bounds in front of the Scions in terms of addressing the underlying causes of people summoning primals. So losing that person here, she certainly went out with a bang, though. Single-handedly, like, fucking up an Imperial ship. Battleship. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be back on solid ground. Even if said ground is floating in the sky. When the Imperial battleship appeared, I honestly thought we were finished. And we would have been, had your friend not arrived when she did. 12 grant her mercy. Brief though our time together was, Isael was a true friend, a gentle soul who fought for her beliefs. She would have made a fine scion. What is a scion for but one who fights for our cause? Our hopes survive thanks to her sacrifice. Let that be enough. Whoops. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how came she to know of our presence here? From Race Velga, I would wager. He will have felt my channeling of the Eye's power. It would seem they were able to make peace with one another in the end. She gave her life because she believed in us. We owe it to her to see our mission through. See that dome-like structure further in? Let's make our way there. Oh no. Slow mount speed. Does not detect any currents. Is that right? Oh, not even flight. Just like mount speed is barely better than walking. 66. The Isle Sentinels don't seem to frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we? Sid looks like a man with a plan. First of all, in the interests of efficiency, I suggest we make this our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Azisala, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We just need to be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of Allagan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Just looking right next to Biggs. The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allagan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. What a godly vessel must the Allagans have built to warrant so vast a landing? That is a very good question. What is that? Snapper Rook. God damn it. Machines are beyond my ken. I'll leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. Oh, good. Because we need more of those. Oh. Guess he found it. Nothing? Damn it. There's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Aldine, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with local sentinels. What the fuck? Cry! Wedge, what the shit? He didn't just, like, wander outside here. He wandered right the fuck off. Holy crap. I can't tell which way it's facing. Oh my... Ow. Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool Oliver Lalafell, what were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, death by stupidity quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. This is where we pull out the summoner book, just in case. Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Aldine. Bloop. User registration complete. Welcome to Azisla, Master Wedge and Master Aldine. I am Guidance Node GLI. He's so fucking proud of himself. That was easy. I was really confused as to whether it was actually breaking the fourth wall or not. Or deliberately breaking the fourth wall for anything other than a joke to do the terms and conditions thing. But... this isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the central aisle, I'm seeing positive readings within the Aetherochemical Research Facility and the Fractal Continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense systems engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system. But what are the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the warring Triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that we don't have someone of the Allegan bloodline to be, like, here so that they could, like, use all of the technology, because they'd probably have access to it. So it's a real shame we no longer have access to anyone of the bloodline that may have been able to access this place. Well, actually, no, like, I'm being facetious, but I think the Crystal Tower operated on different things. You probably had to have worked here at some point to actually have done that. Like, and it's a stupid thing to point to as a reason for that, but the use of the term terms and conditions makes me think that this particular space is much more like a facility that we are familiar with, rather than something like the Crystal Tower, which is like, yes, only people of the bloodline may enter. I'm inclined to agree with Y'shtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. Oh, there are only quest points for that. Interesting. In Node we trust. The Aeon's old guidance node is patiently waiting your instructions. Greetings, Master Aldine. Is there something you wish to know? Tell me how to reach the flagship. Requesting access to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. I was gonna make a fucking a GPS joke there, but I guess it's literally doing that. Please be aware that the designated routes may take you through restricted sectors, and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of... That was another... Damn it! This thing is, like, throwing out the jokes faster than I can recognize that this is set up for them. In accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. I was gonna say, like, you know, just saying yes to the terms and conditions of a piece of technology that has was created by a race that has long since disappeared, probably not the best idea. Can the guidance note be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads. Aldine, Y'shtola, Estinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see that she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via link pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. Yeah, we're also taking the foremost capable people in battle and moving them directly away from... What in the hell are all these? Sterilization node, repository node, training node. Got quests from nodes. I guess we'll follow this way then? Do spinners dream of electric rooks? Now, there was a tunnel here, but I have no idea if this is actually going to lead me out to the place I want to go. Whoa, that's a drop. Oh, shit. Unauthorized personnel, you, have been detected in the Alpha Quadrant. No. Oh, god damn it. Why is there no music? Hello? Weird. There's usually, like, direct battle music there. You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Okie dokie. According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, and 7 hours and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle. Good. Great. I'm amazed we did that. Approximately, yes. Well, I mean, look, he didn't note seconds. Could be off by upwards of a minute. It's fine. Spell speed, why not? Yeah, so the MSQ here is just gonna straight up give me flying here. Which makes sense, because this place being in the air, it seems like a missed opportunity to not, like, give you flight early and make that required to get around. The guidance node is ready to take you through the Beta Quadrant. Resuming guidance to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chemical life forms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, the millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. This makes me really curious about the Allagans, because, like, generally speaking, you don't portray, like, a forgotten race in a, like, way that is contemporary, like, comparable to us. Like, all of that stuff, you wouldn't be surprised to see that in, like, I don't know, some fine print in a contract you sign when you're employed somewhere or something like that, right? In terms of its usage of terminology and stuff like that. It's really interesting that something that's equivalent to, like, the Forerunners and I can't think of another one off the top of my head, but that a past civilization that's technologically advanced would be much more comparable to us than something beyond us, if that makes sense. Or even the indication that something that is beyond us is still, like, I mean, they still get wrapped up in shit like that as well. Where the fuck are we going? There. Okay. Excuse me? Piece of shit. It's a really interesting writing choice. And obviously it has, like, some potentials for humor with, like, what was just described, that yes, we comply with all restrictions and regulations. However, this facility is like 1,000 years old, so that's yeah. Although, you know what? Now that I think about it, the whole Crystal Tower questline very much wasn't that, but this facility is. Huh. That's curious. I wonder why there's the distinction then. I mean, on one hand, because I'm not sure if the Crystal Tower questline existed in the original game before it was, like, rebirthed, or reborn, rather. I'm curious if, like, any of that was written in the first go, and that this is their, like, second go tackling the Allegans. Allegans? I feel like someone's pronounced that, and I was like, oh, that's a weird pronunciation, and then I just completely forgot it again. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations. 3 combination labs and the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Alain, pray dispatch the creatures of the recombination labs. The rest of us will sweep the incubation complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. Okay. I can do that. Like, literally where I just came from, which is... Well, good in one way, because I can literally just look at the map and be like, ah, yes, that's where I need to go, rather than trying to figure out. Because this place is very... winds a lot, and the way that the map, like, uncovers itself, not using this thing here, is a bit weird. Like, I understand it from one point of view, because, like, you can unlock, like, a long sliver that kind of, like, outlines part of the map, because that's where you're going. But when you're standing on the edge of it, and you can see more than the map will, it's a bit weird. Aelogon, that's it. Aelogon. Actually, I just thought of a way to remember that, so that's easy. I won't make that mistake again. I just jinxed myself. Why would I say that? Why on earth would I say that? A, like, in the middle of cat. Oh. Allegan. Not Allegan, Allegan. Oh, Allegan. Yeah, that still works. But yeah, like, that's an interesting, it's an interesting split between the two. Hello? Hello? What the Okay. That was weird. I thought my mouse buttons died. I would not have been happy. No, go away. Oh, for fuck's sake. I keep forgetting that enemies in this game very much have a cone of vision. In WoW, it's like purely proximal. So like, it doesn't matter if you're behind or in front of an enemy, they're gonna see you if you're a certain distance away. Some of them aggro on sound instead of sight. Oh, okay. That's interesting. But yeah, the fact that there is actually, like, that distinction is in, well, sorry. The fact that there are, those different types is interesting. I am really curious as to, because the way that technology would talk to someone, right, is very much based on how, oh shit, that's a big one. Why didn't I just use try disaster? That was dumb. Oh, still got one more. So, like, you'd expect there'd be some commonality between the way that someone from that society and someone and pieces of technology that are vocalizing things would be written. And you can find those similarities in technology that we have. But it's interesting that, like, the two Allagans we spoke to were very kind of, like, not regal, what's the word I'm thinking of? They had a very sophisticated sort of vocabulary and stuff like that, but like this guidance unit distinctly has not. Like, it is far closer to is something else attacking us? Why do I have an extra health bar there? Oh yeah, there is. Shit. And I keep doing that instead of doing try disaster. I can't finish this thought because every time I go into battle, I have to, like, actually pay attention. That should be everything, though? Yeah. So, yeah, so, like, you have a robot that's talking much like we do. Or, sorry, the comparison I should be making there is a one-to-one between us and their technology. It's that their technology is speaking in ways that our technology would, but there seems to be a distinction between, say, us and Allagans. But then again, we have seen, like, the two that we found were clones of a royal bloodline, so could most definitely be outliers. I just find that a curious writing choice, and I wonder if, like, obviously you can use that for comedy, but I wonder if there's more meaning to it than just that's the way they talk, or that's the way their technology communicates. The Allagan Empire was really big. Well, yeah, I guess that is definitely a possibility, that the empire and population were so diverse that, because, like, there's like I guess a similar kind of comparison to point this out would be that there are people in England who will talk very proper and stuff like that because they are part of the royal family, right? Like, that's just how you act in front of the Queen, and no doubt that shapes a lot of the culture and the way that people talk in those places. But technology that's written to communicate to us isn't exclusively catering to them. It's catering more broadly. I guess, like, in that way, you could either make one of two arguments, that this sort of communication is more general, although I would posit that, like, again, an advanced race in this situation just happens to have the same as ours. Seems a coincidence. But regardless, like, it could just be that the diversity of all that you end up with that kind of communication, because the specific combinations of cultures and whatnot just ends up in a very similar spot. But yeah, like, I like that. I guess it's just it. You know what it is? It's too easy to just slip into the even the technology speaks weirdly trope. That the decision not to, I'm really curious for the reason behind. Like, you don't have to have a reason. It can just work better for what you think that particular culture is like. But the idea that it could be reflective of that is really interesting. Of course, some of it is just, hey, this would be widely received as funny. Yeah, like the terms and conditions joke that they immediately capitalize on. What was the other thing? What was the thing that got me? It was, it was the thing where it was talking about regulations and that, like, it was, like, pitching and kind of, like, reassuring, like, it was literally a tour guide. And then immediately making a joke on that, like, oh, we meet all the regulations, but obviously this place has been dead for 1,000 years, so give it some slack. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. God, that's far away. Oh, I did have something stuck in my teeth. Damn, I thought I got that before. I really need to invest in toothpicks or something. The death disclaimer. Yeah, oh yeah, no. Like, oh, I mean, that's what I said. That's the first thing I said with the terms and conditions, the terms and conditions joke they made. Well, so the Garleans managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt they will leave any time soon, however. Nay, they will remain here long after they have stripped the isle of all its secrets. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely necessary, or absolutely needful. Close encounters of the sixth kind. The guidance note is ready to take you to the Gamma Quadrant. Warning: intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. I see. Greatest achievement, eh? The Gratian. Oh, goody. Wait, something is afoot. I wonder if the Emperor is still around. Well, I suspect he may be on the ship, but we haven't seen him yet.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The third will remain to guard the ship, while the second patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The first will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment.
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
I love that they just did that. Because it gives a glimpse into like, oh, hold on, maybe the Empire has a point. And it's like, well, they do. You know, capturing it would halt the cycle. There is like one point to that. You remember how there was that big fucking calamity? Yeah. Wasn't prevented by this. Isn't actually a solution. Like, they immediately set up, this is a big achievement, this actually would stop the cycle of summoning primals, but immediately undercut it by saying, well, actually, we know this solution doesn't work. We lived through, like, a cataclysm, specifically wrought by keeping primals alive.
Held in duress,
Fuck.
a primal will
That's
continue
great.
to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
I had another thought, but I lost it. Nah, it's gone. Rip. How exactly am I meant to be? Am I meant to actually go through this section? I suppose I do. The way is clear now because there are no people immediately in the vicinity of where I saw that scene take place. And apparently anywhere around here. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna stroll on through. Oh, there we go. There we go. God, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Damn, that is a... Okay, I'm sorry. I have to comment the level design a little bit here. Forcing you to kind of go through this section here. Actually, let me bring up the map. Forcing you to come around through this section here, looking directly east, looking out towards this. Mwah. Perfect. It's fucking great framing. And I, like, obviously part of that was... Oh, the sun happened to be setting when I was going through here. But, yeah, nonetheless, that's just real good. Hi, guidance node. That you have survived to this point is in defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Warning, intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Hi, friends. Can I interest you in not living? I have many opportunities pertaining to not living. Oh, wait, no, I've got this. Still. Ah. More customers. Nice. Oh, there's still a thing, though. And judging by the picture of this quest, I suspect this will be, confronting, Hydrus. If I was a betting man. So this is where you do the Dark Souls like. This is where as they approach, you do the Dark Souls like pose. Like, there's 4 of you. What the fuck do you think you're about to do to me?
We meet again, and this time we will not be interrupted.
Hi, friend. They just put away their weapons? Is he gonna solo take us on? Okay.
I shall make it quick.
Oh, right. Oh, interesting. So you got nothing on me, buddy. Really? Alright. If you all want to die, you should have just asked. Oh, shit. What is that?
So it comes to this.
Fuck. That's 2 times I've missed that button. Oh. Thanks, Justinian. You're a pal. Oh my... Oh, I just hit the wrong buttons. Oh god, I'm falling apart. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Nope. Close enough, I guess.
I had heard the tales of your strength, warrior of light, and now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You
Oh.
are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
Oh. Okay, that might be a bit much.
Keep them occupied.
Oh, we are gonna take this shit on? Okay, without the ship. I was gonna say, that ship has a very big cannon directed right at us. I feel like we may not have won that if that was the case. I'm actually really surprised that didn't stay around to give suppressing fire.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
No.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you.
Okay.
I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Oh no. I'm gonna call something here. Whoever has the Eye of Nidhogg, the other Eye of Nidhogg, is currently in Azisla. he's giving me this eye specifically so someone else can go, ah, yes, thank you, and grab the other one. Or at least that's what I'm going to call.
Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
I feel like that's likely. Con Gilly, let's go. Look, guys, before I go, I can do 2 off GCDs to help you out real quick. Dreadworm Trance Death Flare. Alright, now I can go. Yeah, it's gonna walk me up and do it. Of course it is. Huh. That's weird. Is that what his name is? Is that what Hydrus is? Oh, yeah. Regular Van Hydrus. Yeah, so, yeah, so, just to repeat what just happened, we faced him, we did a skirmish, we beat him, and then he's like, okay, well, that was fun. I kind of understand why you beat, Gaius. Cool. Here's the rest of my troops. I'm out of here. And then the other 3 said, okay, we'll handle them. And Estinian handed us the eye. And I don't know if you're here for me talking about this, but I would put money on the fact that the other Eye of Nidhogg is in possession of someone who is currently on the Isle of Azisla. Because it would be really convenient for the Estinian to hand off the eye to me to confront the Archbishop and that, and one of those people to just go, oh, thanks for that, and grab it. To complete the set. Where are you, betting man? Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods is developed for mastering dragons. To this day, this sector is home to life specimen brought over from the southern continent of Mericidia. Truly a testament to the greatness of the Alagan. Fuck. I did actually mess it up the next time I had to pronounce it. That's what I get for cursing myself. Can't fly quite yet. There's ill tidings to share with you. I regret to inform you that the matter conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Chemical Research Facility. The Allegan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. like that final line there is very much... That is something I could believe would be in a... Hi! So, thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond, thou wilt find one of my first blood. Hark thou unto her words. Partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. Okay, then. Fuck, I forgot what was I saying before Midgard Zoma kind of popped up? Does anyone remember? Is anyone at their keyboard to remember? Because I certainly fucking don't. Oh, good. Ugh. You know what? I'm really glad they introduced flying, or they basically just give you flying through the main story quest through this area, because going through this area more than once on land is a nightmare, or must be a nightmare. What the fuck? Oh, it's still... Is it moving? Yeah, it is moving. Okay, shit. I was gonna say, is it, like, frozen in stasis or something? I mean, it fucking might as well be. It's... Jesus. It... Ooh. There is a lot of, like, really subtle... Like, this is unimaginably cruel. Holy fuck. Like... She uses she, her pronouns. Yeah, didn't, Did I say they? Yeah, Midgard Zoma already used she, her, so... Yeah, this is, like, absurdly cruel, like, obviously the contortions this is pushing and, like, fixing this being into one position is obviously, like, it's one layer of cruel, right? But this is a creature that's not going to die of old age, and this isn't going to kill them either, so they're just going to be in pain for a long time? Jesus fuck. A great worm is being held in some manner of restraint. Like, this is an... for the JoJo fans out there, this is an almost active recreation of what Cars goes through at the end of Part 2. Mind you, this person can still talk and think, so... But still, like, this is about as close to... This is very close to that, and the fact that it is really, really disturbing. Oh! Tiamat. Oh! Shit. Okay, sorry, I had something to say before we move on with this. I actually really appreciate how much time they spend on doing facial animations in scenes where they're not directly focused on them. Like, you could see my character kind of, like, turn his head and then, like, gasp when Midgard Soma appears. And a lot of other games, specifically ones that are kind of, like, similar to MMOs, but also, like, very zoomed out games, like, wouldn't take the time to do that, and I really appreciate that this game actually does that, like, as much as it can to actually portray emotion from not only NPCs, rather than just through dialogue, but, in cutscene to cutscene basis, doing, like, really small things for the player character as well.
From these eggs did my children hatch, and once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Hydaelyn.
This is something I've never thought about. Bahamut is a primal, which implies he was summoned. Who summoned Bahamut? Because if I understand the lore correctly, the calamity was caused by breaking the seal on the Allagan's seal on Bahamut. So what they trapped was a primal. So Bahamut had already been summoned. And I don't know if it's explicitly implied by this line, but it seems like Bahamut was brought low by the Allagans. Or the Allag, I guess is an easier way to refer to multiple of them. Oh, unless Allag is the country and Allagan is the, like, Australian to Australia. Yeah, that's something that never actually clicked for me. Because I'm pretty sure Midgard Soma has implied that Bahamut was his child. Oh, sorry, maybe I made that realization backwards and I'm thinking about it the other way to try and reason with it. You know, anyway. Hold that thought. I'm really glad I thought about that from, like, for half a second before the character literally said, anyway, here's the answer to your question. Holy fuck. Well, I'm glad, because, like, yeah, like, this is the thing I really like doing about streaming, is, like, being able to kind of, like, go through a story as lengthy as this one and kind of, like, you know, think about how the story's told, what it's actually trying to communicate to you, when it starts laying down the groundwork for stuff like that, which also manifests in me just going, okay, I'm gonna make a call here, or like, I wonder what this thing's about, and then a character literally starts talking about that. Oh, fuck. Also, I think this is a moment to comment that there has been a very clear change in the quality of writing, both broad and low level, in Heavensward now. There's a lot more complexity to the stuff like this. There's a lot more laying ground. There's a lot more stuff that's, like, really long burn or slow burns in terms of actually getting the payoff for things like that. yeah, like I can already see that the writing is like much improved, and it's great to experience. Oh, okay, hold on. There are two really important things to take away from those two lines. First off, I'm pretty sure Tiamat has only referred to Hydaelyn in terms of the planet or world that we're in, and not Hydaelyn the goddess. So I'm unsure if what she means when she says that what your people call gods costs Hydaelyn a lot. I'm not sure if that's a they cause destruction, or if there's some other thing going on there, which, you know, would explain, would give credence to the idea that the Ascians are trying to, like, fuck the world entirely. But also, the Allagans imprisoned more primals. Like, there are more primals just in existence right now that the Allagans have locked away. That's... That's heavy. That's going to be the last one. Wait, did we connect 5? I feel like we connected 5. I can't remember whether it was 4 or 5. That looks like 5. Yeah, there we go. And, of course, Tiamat would give us red. That tracks. Are we going to get something from Hydaelyn now, though? Advanced sigils.
Warrior of light, beloved son, the light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more, and go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more.
That was your plan. Wait, did he do this? Did he do this specifically to make sure we were, like, up to the task?
Strong art thou, mortal. Stronger than any other of thy kind.
Because, like, I should clarify, though. Even in the beginning, Midgard Zoma's reason for shattering our bond with Hydaelyn didn't seem... I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. Like, it wasn't malevolent. He seemed like he had a pretty good reason to do it. And I'm curious now what that was, especially given the fact that it... Well, okay, he hasn't said whether this is a good thing or not. Maybe I should just let this go for a sec.
Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced
Ah,
thou art worthy to bear her light.
here's the answer to your question. What the fuck? Okay, I should back up for a second, because I do consider myself pretty good at catching on to things like this. But this game in particular has done this thing where, like, you know what it feels like? It feels like it hints at things, or let's start from here, yeah. So it feels like it hints at things over time, and then kind of rises, and it starts to really climb, but it really climbs just before it actually just outright talks about this. So, like, it just... and then that's it. Then there's no questioning left to be had.
The covenant bound me to thee.
Oh, no, that...
Our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings.
We might not actually be communicating with him anymore. What's that flapping?
Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
That's a mount, because this mission gives me flying. Maybe it's a mount. Oh, no, there it is. Nice. Nice. Just gonna quickly add that to my thing real quick. Thank you. What in the fuck is all of this shit? What? Gilly? Excuse me? Heavensward. They said the thing! The guidance node has been awaiting your arrival at the flagship with customary patience. Welcome to the flagship, Master Aldine. You are almost at your destination. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Quality mount for a freebie. Yeah, that's a really nice mount for a freebie. Speak with the guidance node and defeat any enemies that appear. Oh no, the Empire's around here, aren't they? Whoa. I'm pretty sure that's an Allagan defense. Warning, intruders approaching. Hi friends, how are we all today? That's great. Oh, no, you're all ranged, boys. That's not good. Oh, that was quicker than I would have expected. Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Is it just going to drop to the floor, or? Unknown energy source detected within Aetherical Research Facility. Aetherochemical. I'm still not going to get that right, but I'm hoping at some point it'll set in. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Master Aldine. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. I immediately dropped to the ground. Okie dokie. Well. So is this a dungeon, or... Yes, it's a dungeon. Oh, and I'm starting to get poetics again. Oh, it's only a 4-man too. Alrighty then. What should I do in the meantime? Yeah. I'll go and do that quest that, was in Thanalan that I never finished. It was East Thanalan. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I need to change it for this character too. Wait, what did that just say? Only after proving your bravery in the face of countless perils has the Father of Dragons found you to be worthy heir to the light and granted you a place upon his back. You know what poetics mean? Yep. That I do. We have reached max level content. I mean, it could also mean a lot of different things, like this is something I'm going to be grinding a lot. If I miss anything here, newest girl, feel free to make sure I realize it. Jesus, someone tore through here. Hey, buddy. Huh. Interesting. I'm trying to think if there was an equivalent quest to this in the Summoner, but I don't actually remember. Aldina the Black, our brother, Dazar, has words for you. Pray wait a moment for him to arrive. You have reclaimed a key from the depths of the shroud. Wood Forest Shroud. Yes, you have done well. Very, very well. You are truly the black mage foretold by legend. Oracle, prophecy, legend. Poetics aren't so bad compared to current tomestones. Well, I mean, yeah, like, they'd be harder to acquire just because they're current content. They don't want you to get all the shit within seconds. Like, in ARR, you'd get, like, a new piece of gear every... Actually, I can't remember, because that whole post-game sets of patches was, like, a whirlwind. Also, I found out that, So, I don't know if you remember Newest Girl, but you and... I think I had this discussion with you and Luca in one of the first streams I did of this, where we were talking about the literal structure of how this game came to be, right? Because there was an FF14, and then there was a Realm Reborn. What I didn't realize is that a Realm Reborn, like the Rebirth, is patch 2.0 in this game. Like, I thought that reset to 1.0. Apparently, it is 2.0. Like, maybe I misunderstood exactly how that worked, but that didn't seem to be what I heard from this. It very much felt like they had kind of scrapped the original MMO and started from the ground up again, but it feels like, it feels like that wasn't the case. I need to read into it a bit more, but 1.x was so buggy and had lots of problems. Well, yeah, and that's the whole reason that a Realm Reborn came around. But what I didn't realize was that it was the same game with a massive, like, overhaul. I felt it was more like another game that was developed from the ground up using the existing tools and asset and, like, foundational kind of stuff. But it seems like it was the other way around, where they had to release a patch that was, like, a massive sort of... UCP tried his best to salvage it, but ultimately decided they needed to rewrite the whole game from scratch. So... Oh! So, okay, answer me... so, this is probably the easiest way to establish this then. When you start at level 1 in this game, was that in the original 14, or was that in a Realm Reborn? Like, did that content exist already in a Realm Reborn? Oh, sorry, in the first iteration. Sorry, before a Realm Reborn. Words. Very good at picking up narrative hints, very bad at talking. It's completely different. That's a slightly tricky question. You pretty much answered it then. And to be completely fair, this is probably a conversation that requires a lot of explaining. This is probably just something I have to research. Like, honestly, at this point, like, it's gotten to the point that, like, okay, I can't just get this from a conversation during a stream. I actually have to look into this. I'm probably going to do that instead, so that I know for next time. Anyway, yes, the Abyss and the Void Gate. Actually, shit, we've been going for 2.5 hours. I'm going to take a quick break here. There's a documentary about it. I don't doubt that, because the fact that this game got to this point is, like, deserves that, because that is phenomenal. But, yeah, I'm just going to take a break, grab another drink, maybe go and pee, because I have been sitting here for, like, 2 hours. Characters who went from 1.x kept all their levels, and those who reached a certain point in the story have a slightly different starting story than when they first pick up ARR. Oh, okay, and I guess the logic behind that is that, and if I understand correctly, the step into a Realm Reborn is the Calamity. Like, that's the thing that immediately precedes a Realm Reborn being a thing. So I guess the idea is that there were people who played the game before. Sorry, don't let me keep you from your break. No. Well, if I really needed it, I wouldn't be sitting here doing it. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I guess the idea is that if you were playing the game before before ARR happened, your characters existed before the Calamity, and therefore, like, you probably have some integrating into the Realm Reborn story, but there was obviously something to kind of push you into that direction. Whereas if you started a fresh character, I imagine you get the exact same experience that I got when I started this. Granted, none of that was actually streamed. Yeah. Anyway, break time. I didn't unmute myself. How are you supposed to be able to respond to that if you're doing a quest line with a different job and you're locked in like this? Like, you can't. Right? Oh well, fuck, yeah. It's gone now. I'm actually going to take my break now. I just realized I didn't put myself to BRB. Oops. Oh. It's probably the rush to get back and try and pop into that queue that made me forget. Here is mine. Mine. I would entrust it to no other. But be warned, one does not simply walk into these places. There are great dangers waiting. Do be careful. Yes, very, very careful. I was so close. Oh, I hate that. Hang on, now I have to go reread all this dialogue because I fucking tried to skip through all of it. Luckily, I can make this fucking huge. Guidance node. Ah, yep, Aldini the Black. You have reclaimed the key from the depths of the shroud. It was such a legend of my people that brought me to this Thanalan. Such is what legends do. When four magi meet in a barren land, black powers of Eld, woven by their hand, shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to light shall be lit by dark. Yeah. The thing is that they obviously have the ability to do that, because if you commence a duty in the middle of a cutscene or something like that, then it aborts it. Like, you have to go through the dialogue again. Like, having the ability to do that would actually be really cool, and you just have to put a button in there, right? Because the functionality exists, obviously, so you just make that be executed on a button press. Now, of course, there might be some more technical issues to that, but I feel like that would actually... Like, it would be useful in a situation like that. Like, if you're going to punish me for being locked in a cut... If you're going to punish me for doing something else that you then lock me into that I don't get back if I skip... Then, what? I guess I just never do that? Like, yeah, I don't know. Seems like it would have a reasonably simple solution, though, so... Yeah. Anyway. Yep. Weakness made star. Black shadow dark. You have heard these words before. Yes. Here I found Kazag Ka, and Dozol Melok. The words that brought us to Thanalan are the same. Equal. Identical. The same. It was 100 years ago that a kobold first deciphered the legend. Decrypted, decoded, deciphered. The great mage who did it was my own ancestor, First Order Patriarch Dagu. Yes, my very own. But he broke kobold law. The first Patriarch must never leave Ogomoro. Fuck. Blech. No, never. But leave he did. He set out from Lanosia. Or Lanossi? I actually don't think I've heard this name pronounced in any cutscene before. To pursue this legend. And for that he was named Traitor. Betrayer, Turncloak, Traitor. None were drawn to the word of Dagu. No, not a single kobold soul. They ignored his words. But when first I heard them, I felt strange. Peculiar, odd, strange. I felt I must do something. I would not simply be idle. I, too, left Lanosia. Imagine ocean, but with the N. Ocean. Notion. Nosha. Oh, yeah, Lanosha. That makes sense. Yes, and I've come here to Thanalan. Now I see the legend is real. Yes, the words kept by Kazakar, Dozol Melok, and myself are true. You have appeared. That is no coincidence. No, none at all. I am a kobold. Yes, I am. And we kobolds are good at finding things. Treasures, trinkets, things. I will help you where I can. Dagu left behind many things when he left. Yes, many things. I was given a stone tablet. The others in my family thought it rubbish. Dross, refuse, rubbish. Its surface has many scratches, you see. Yes, many. But I sense in it a great power. Here it may give some Here, it may give some. Your gem, the light, it is illuminating the tablet. The scratches are growing? Mighty Titan, those are no scratches. No, no, no. No, no, not scratches at all. They are carvings, words. Know thee, brave keeper of Shatoto's light. As these very words wax plain to thy sight, the seal what has cast doth shudder and sigh, and the void gate's dread sundering draws nigh. To ward against the creeping of the gloom, thou needest great garb to stay any doom. To this sacred wear, thy thought must now tend. Unto thy black command, darkness shall bend. So I need better gear. I feel like Ymitra just gave us gear when it was appropriate during the summoner thing, but sadly it was more important than I imagined. Yes, yes, much more. Seems to say one who would close the void gate must first find this sacred garb, gear, armor, garb, and the names of places are written here as well. Yes, yes, these 4 places I know. You would do well to set out and gather the first 3 relics. Legend speaks of this. It holds that an offering of blood must be given to the planar fissures, the blood of those who have lived life steeped in the black. Only then can the relics be won. Here, take with you an offering of my blood, Aldine. Need Dozzel's blood too, you do. Take quick, squawk, before change mind. And here is mine. Yeah, and that's the thing I read. Cool. We did the thing. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna queue up again, because, I mean, I'm not gonna not do that. Longer wait, too. God damn it. Huh? What's this? One or more items did not have the specified appearance. Excuse me? Okay. It's whatever. Fissure at the Zanrak encampment. Ixali logging grounds. Planar fissure at Ogor. Oh, okay. One of those should be around here, shouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Right there. Shush. Can fly as high as I please, thank you very much. That... it looks like an aether barrier. Oh shit, I didn't realize there was a place here that was like so high level. Oh, 47. Sorry, for some reason I saw that and thought, oh wow, they're almost level 60? But that is distinctly not what that says. I also haven't cast Thunder 3 before, so... Nice. Ooh, that deals a punch. Goodbye. I think your blood would be used here. Yep. Oh, no, I think maybe... Oh, hang on. Maybe I did do a quest for this as, a black mage. Or, sorry, as a summoner. I think I may have actually done something like that. Because I remember having to go around and collect gear like this. Maybe it was part of the actual quest, though. I'm actually kind of confused. Or at least I don't remember that being the case, but, I mean, then again, like... Like, I'm almost at 7 days of play so far, so that's like... about 154 hours. So, like... Well, sorry, not 154. 7 times 24. 168. That was the number I was looking for. There's the other planar fissure. This would be the Ixal. Nice. And then... yep. Oh, hey. Same mount. It's like that same hat animation, but it's just same mount. There's the other one. Ugh. Unfortunately, this is in a far more precarious situation. I probably don't actually need to lead in with that cast when I'm just out in the world. Like, I'm pretty sure the reason you do that is so you can precast and have... Actually, no, I don't remember why... I don't remember why it told me to go, Blizzard 3 first. Now that I think about it, that doesn't quite line up with how I understand this to work. And then we go back. Later you want to start combat in ice because of Umbral Hearts. Is that something you just generate whilst in ice? Because at least looking through, like, future spells, it didn't look like that was the case. I know you can generate one from using this later on. But beyond that, I'm sure it'll become clear at some point, but, yeah. It's like, that's like one criticism I would make of this game, is that it's something WoW eventually tried to address after fucking a while, where they wouldn't, there's no place to, like, look to understand the complete picture, and there are some things that you can't gather just from spells and traits. The game does a really bad job at telling you how to BLM. I mean, it does a really bad job at telling you how to most classes from jobs that I've seen so far, so... And obviously it's different building it up, right? But, like, if you go into Red Mage, you've got level 50 worth of spells. Where do you even fucking start? Which, to some extent, I do understand, right? Because for new classes, you don't necessarily want them to start at level 1. That is a lot of leveling to do. But at the same time, sometimes you can't, like, apply a big experience bonus to those classes and have them just zoom through content instead. Like, so you're picking up skills a lot more, but you do start from a low level and you, like, build up your understanding. Like, if that was an option, I would probably almost always take that. Yeah, but in my opinion, as much as I love Black Mage, it's the one job that you can't actually figure out from reading the tooltips. Oh, yeah, I guess I can't really comment on that, having not gotten to max level with Black Mage or any job yet, so... I've awaited your return, Aldine. I have learned where it is that the fourth relic of the Forebears rests, the land known as Thal's Respite. There too lies a planar fissure into which the blood of the fiends it births must be poured. Is that the place that we went to for the finale of the Thaumaturge questline? I feel like it was. Thal's Respite sounds familiar. I'm actually going to go inside just to confirm. Oh, yeah, it is too. Yeah, this is where we finished the Thaumaturge questline. Never actually got a good look at this statue, and now that I look at it, that is a unique blade. Alright. Oh, we're fighting Void Scent now? Interesting. Oh, that was too early. Oh, whatever. I also should have hit Mana Ward a lot earlier, because I feel like there's going to be a second round of... Yeah, of course. This is going to be rough. Pre-open my inventory here just because I'm probably going to need it. Oh. Only one of you? That's weird. Usually this would culminate with a much more difficult enemy, but... Huh. I mean, I'm not going to complain. The warm blood of an adventurer whose adventuring days are now done. For some unknown reason, the humors will not coagulate. Huh. I got a hat. Huh. That looks like, Oh, not quite, actually. Oh, that kind of looks like, Kukuruka's, thing. Archaic word for bodily fluids. Yeah, it tripped me up there. Though I don't understand the meaning of humors coagulating. Because that seems to imply that it's not, If if I remember what coagulate actually means. Hang on a second. Coagulate. Change to a solid or semi-solid state. Oh, okay, sorry, right, no. I thought it was more akin to mixing, but no, it's implying that it's not, like, drying at all. First 4 relics are now in your keeping, yet the final piece remains, and our efforts to learn where it rests have been to no avail. The Dark Witch empowers, at times obscures, such is its nature. Dazar claims his tablet names the solace of the gods as the location we seek, but none among us have ever heard tell of such a name. When a power worthy to relic's claim takes root in one of the righteous end and name, the solace of the gods will be made known, and the last seed of the black mage will be sown. Dazar insists his reading is correct, and both Dazol, Melok, and I trust in his ability. We will endeavour to decode these words, that you might see your quest to its end. The day of the Void's opening shall come. Until then, Aldine, I ask only that you continue to walk the path of the Black. Always bet on Black. Huh, that's interesting. I feel like it was at that point that, yeah. Because, like, I will admit, wrong way, I do feel you, because looking at this spell, I don't know how to use it. Like, if you just gave me this spell, I don't know how to use that. Like, it costs all your MP and gives you Astral Fire, which prevents you from regenerating MP. What? It has a minimum cost the same as the base cost of Fire 1. Okay. It costs me all my MP. I don't think I have a... Oh, no, wait. No, right. Umbral Ice would reduce the... See, this is where... Hang on. I don't think you can actually look at it. Yeah, like right here. This is one of the really key things that this does not explain. You cannot look at this window and tell me what Umbral Ice does. Oh, actually, no. Is this an... Okay, hang on. Is this enough of an explanation? Elemental gauge indicates whether you are under the influence of Astral Fire or Umbral Ice. While under the influence of Astral Fire, all fire spells will have increased potency but require more MP to cast. While under the influence of Umbral Ice, you will have significantly increased MP recovery. This still doesn't tell me what Umbral Ice and Astral Fire 3 does. Okay. Like, if I had to guess just from memory, I'm pretty sure you would cast this when you have Umbral Ice 3. The problem is that I don't know how to play out of that, because it feels like you would just have to immediately transpose, because there's no way you can get mana back. But I don't know if that's correct. Yes, but not for the reason you think. Fuck. Okay, no, you didn't get rid of it. Oh boy. I'll elaborate after HW's story if you want. Yeah, I'd actually appreciate that. Because I really want to understand if I missed something or if the game is poorly explaining something. And I never want to just say, no, the game did it wrong, right? Because if the mechanics all should sit in a way in my mind that it should make sense, then whilst I think that there's... No, it's the game poorly explaining it. Sure, but what I mean is that I have your word on that, but I don't understand it, so I can't confirm if there was anything I misunderstood. Sync to 180. Did we lose someone? Are you Well, I mean, you've got some time wrong way if you want to explain it. Holy fuck. Yeah. Weird. There was even the bonus for getting... There was even a bonus to Poetics because it's my first time here, too. Like... That's amazing. Christ. So the original intended use for Flare was to blow the rest of your MP after finishing a fire phase with leftover MP. Okay. Although, I guess at that point, Fire Phase did have an end, because... Oh, no, unless this is more complicated mechanics. Unless there's more mechanics later on that imposes a time limit on fire, because at the moment it's not. Because it has a minimum cost of Fire's 1 base cost, but in Fire Stance, Fire costs twice as much. Okay. Oh, I see. Right. So you'd hit Flare to... In a similar way, you'd hit Flare to end a fire phase because, like, the rest of your MP didn't fit into a fire cast. It's not exactly the same, but it has a... Can you get a new member? Yep, we're waiting. As leader, it has to be you. Oh, my bad. We weren't even searching. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So in a similar way that, like, I can't fit a cast of, or my GCD is not going to recover before I can hit another Ruin 3, I can hit Death Flare. Now, obviously you'd want to hit Death Flare anyway in that case, but similar thing. Or an AoE, you could Fire 3, Fire 2, Fire 2, Flare. Okay. Okay, so sure, that was the original intention of Flare. You burn the rest of your MP. Cool. Is that still what you do with it now? But later you get a trait that makes Flare not consume all your MP if you have any Umbral Hearts. Oh, shit. So you can freeze, get a heart, Thunder 4, Flare, puts you in Fire 3 and eats the heart. Flare, eats all your MP and does a fuck ton of damage. Oh, I see. So you can chain flares together. Right. Yeah, so you'd freeze to get a heart, Thunder 4, Flare, Flare, Transpose, Blizzard, I guess? Even better if you have Mana Font and an Ether available. If you mana font when you're in fire, don't you not gain MP back? I wouldn't leave anyway, but it's a nice bonus. So like, how would that interact then? Because if I understand Astral Fire correctly, you can't gain any MP from any source during that phase, right? I'm pretty sure like you can burn through a Lucid Dreaming with Freeze, Thunderfall, Flare, 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 Flare. Wait, does Mana Font actually just straight up give you mana even if you're in Fire phase? I didn't think that was the case. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you can't regenerate MP. And Umbral and... sorry, not Umbral. Lucid Dreaming is probably a regen effect. Right. That makes sense. Right, so then you... Astral Fire prevents MP generation, but Mana Font gives you a lump sum. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. That button suddenly makes a lot more sense now, because I had it in my head that Astral Fire means no MP. Which, I mean, you'd probably be forgiven for mistaking as no MP, because the only way you get MP is usually regen, until you get that button. Just ask my FC if anyone can help, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, again, like to be fair, that's one of those things where I'd set that up as like, well, you're not actually thinking about the mechanic correctly. It does say you don't regen MP, right? Oh, no, there we go. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, that... Oh. Oh. I don't think I actually spread those dots. No, I didn't. That was really dumb. Why didn't I do that? I'm kind of glad we got this tank instead, because this person clearly knows what they're doing. So they're just gonna, like, do massive pulls, I would imagine. Oh, fuck yeah. I am so down for this. Hello? Oh, fucking... I messed that up. I don't know why Death Flare didn't go off there. Oh shit, I should have waited for that. no, no, no. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. Come on, you're not going to stop there. No, of course you're not. Ah, shit. Excuse me?
I will crush you underfoot.
Oh.
Savages.
Oh, Hydrus is the first boss. That I was not really expecting.
There is nowhere to run. Enough. Can you withstand this?
Shit. I think there's like a slight delay with the server for me to actually get Death Flare off, so if I wait for the very last second, like I don't actually end up getting it. Which kind of sucks, but...
In the name of the Emperor!
Keep doing that. Fuck it. Just Death Flare. How bad is the latency between Australia and Japan? It's a lot better than it is between America and Japan. Sorry, America and here, but it's still... it's still not the best. Granted... I actually don't know if that gives me ping or not. I can't remember what that number means. Like, generally, it's very playable. It's just... it seems to be, like, around 150... Yeah, it's just a packet counter. Yeah, I assumed. Like, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere along the lines of 100 ms. Is, like, generally how much I put it at. But, yeah. I'd have to do a ping to the Japanese servers. I don't think I've actually tested it. Oh, lovely. Ah, shit. There we go. I remembered that time. Let's seriously not get hit by dot. Oh no, it did. Wait, what did I just target that didn't have dots on it? Oh, that was weird. Oh, what a year. That was done. Oh, that was the wrong. Thank you. Defeat all opposition. Oh, okay. We're gonna have a lift fight. Oh no. When the first enemy unloads like a big AoE, I'm like, ooh, that's... Ah, damn it. I didn't get an energy drain off. Just kind of hoping for more flowing enemies into there. I usually fire off the LB there. I mean, I don't trust myself with the limit breaks just yet. I'd rather let other people handle that. Like, especially in this group where it seems like everyone else is like much more accomplished players than myself. Seems like a better idea just to let them use it if they want. Damn, this is a really cool dungeon. Shit. I wonder who we're gonna fight at the end of this. Like, my first guess would be, the Ornstein wannabe. That fucker who killed, I actually know his name, but I'm not giving him, I'm not letting him be named anymore. He's trash. I'm gonna... That is not the growth I would have... Oh, well, I guess this is Aethero, whatever. Hi, friends.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
Oh, shit. We're fighting 2 Ascians? Whew. Okay.
Darkness shall consume light.
That is certainly a This is certainly a fight. Fuck, I missed it again.
Your light shall burn no more. Damn this frail.
Know your place.
Oh. I don't think I got out of that. Nah. Oof. That's fucking rough. I don't think I got out of that either. Fuck me! Thank you. Oh. Oh no, I got out of that one. Oh, this again? Oh, God. Actually, I'm glad they brought this back. This mechanic is fucking fun as shit.
You'll not defeat me again.
We only got them down to like half health or something.
Strength. It defies all reason.
Guess why, bitches?
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
I kind of wondered if something like this was going to happen with the Ascians, because they are beyond
Very well.
mortal.
Show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
I'm sorry. We have that power?
I am become you.
Yeah.
And we are become one.
Because they're not bound by a physical thing, so, like, why wouldn't they do shit like this? Oh, that's really fucking cool. It's even a combination of their masks. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Oh, and there's the theme. Let's fucking go. Oh, oh, oh. What? Ooh, I don't understand how that mechanic works off the top of my head. Shit. Oh no. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I missed it again. Fuck. Huh? Oh, shit. Basically finished it off with the death flare too. No commendations to give, which kind of sucks. I was going to give a commendation to that healer or tank, because I was definitely fucking up, and that tank came off doing whatever the fuck else they were doing. Back for more, eh? Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, like, if they're just permanently fused now, that would... Bit of asymmetrical value to that ability.
Gain the blessing of light I had foreseen, but he has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
Oh, did we actually get her? Get fucked. Die. I am really confused why he didn't throw it at La Habrea. We have a bigger history with him. That's so weird. Although I guess to continue him on as the antagonist, but...
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
Well, I can't stop you, so...
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
I am super curious what he is going to do while he's here. Because this is a prime opportunity to just decimate La Habrea. Also, oh, right, Thordan. I'm still of the opinion that they're gonna raise, like, King Thordan or something.
You.
Surprise, bitch.
In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dread Worm's Eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping.
I fucking called it! It's in there, isn't it?
The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as the source of the Azure Dragoon's might. It has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero. My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawn, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us.
This is the biggest idiot in this game. Are you seriously that without foresight that you wouldn't think that someone would try to turn this whole thing against you? How can you be that naive and immortal?
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god.
I didn't think he could just do that. And now he's about to destroy La Habrea. You know what? Never mind.
Cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
That's true.
What? Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die.
So, let me continue that thought. I take it back. I'm glad we're not the ones who threw that at La Habrea. Because this is humiliating. This is humiliating an immortal being by saying, dude, have you literally not been understanding what's going on? You have had a millennia of time to understand the workings of mortals. And you were undone by this? You got tricked by one of them. Like, not just bested. Tricked. I hope you think about that as you die. Oh, that's so good. Like, I can't remember how to pronounce her name, but at least, like, she doesn't know about us, goes up against us, fails, and we manage to destroy her. Cool, okay. If I had to, but La Habrea? No. Just disappearing like that, that's not good enough. Demonstrating that he's a fucking fool? That's the shit right there. It would be really dumb if he didn't die right here, but, like... Yeah, okay, yeah. Literal blade of ether. Or... Oh. Wow. We're going super lore ending here. The cod plate on that armor is a little distracting, though. Yeah. But listen, this is a mortal who just took on the visage and power of a long dead king, prayed to by millions, over thousands of years, and just defeated an immortal being. I'll give that a pass. You can wear a codpiece like that. That's fair. Hi. I mean, I'm not doing that tonight. It's 10:30 and I've got to go to... I'm sorry? What's the Oh. This is the entrance to the Singularity Reactor. That's the exit from here. Okay, sorry. I understand that now. I was gonna be like... if that just takes us to the entrance, isn't that the exit? But, yeah. I'm assuming that's gonna be a trial. Yeah. Taking the soul of the legendary King Thordan into his flesh, the Archbishop transforms into a primal before your very eyes, sustained by a millennium of prayer in the Eye's ether. He declares his intent to rule over the world with an iron fist and for all time. Standing at his side are the sworn brothers of the Heavensward, who have likewise transcended their mortal limits by becoming incarnations of the Knights 12. Strike them down and eradicate the root of the Dragon Song War. Yeah, and that's going to take too long for the rest of the stream, which I'm probably going to wrap up right here. I'm glad I had the right idea with who they were, like, the obvious intent of the church, because they're like, no, we'll keep this thing going so long as it furthers our plans. And the suffering of the people will turn to prayers for the king who vanquished all evil. And that will give us the power to summon him. Granted, like, usually that takes a certain amount of crystals, depending on the strength, and Thordan just did it, which... But, regardless, yeah. This is also drawing into focus that, maybe this battle isn't light and dark, and more like order and chaos? Because the people that are really associated with light seem to be iron-fisted, everything must be okay, whilst the other side, the shadowy side, seems to be the, no, everything must be chaos, no rule whatsoever. Interesting. No, I think that's all I'll comment on tonight. I also need some time to, like, take all that in. Because a lot happened this, stream, so, yeah. Cool. So, that's it for me tonight. Gonna be resuming streams during the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, check the schedule. That'll give you a general idea of when I'll be on. Yeah, unfortunately, like, I have to apologize for not streaming Ace Attorney today, but I wanted to do some stuff that I could only do on the weekend, and yeah, unfortunately that was going to take up too much time, so either... And I couldn't do that stuff in the afternoon either, so, like, shopping and stuff like that, so, yeah, it unfortunately had to eat into Ace Attorney. But, I'll be back with that on the weekend, but that's not for a while yet. So yeah, more FF14 during the week. I'm really actually kind of annoyed that I had to leave it on this cliffhanger, because I would have loved to have finished this tonight, but no, it's getting towards 11, and that's when I really need to go to bed. So yeah. So thank you once again, everyone for watching, live or on the VODs. I've started highlighting these streams now, so I'm going to put them into a collection, because I want to have a record of this, because this game is great to experience, and like, Wrong Way kind of hinted at it before, but I really enjoy having a couple other people, or a few other people to kind of like experience this whole thing with, because I can make crazy claims and pick up on narrative stuff, and then suddenly that happens, and I'm like, oh! And having someone to share that with is really neat. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't think so, though. No. Well, I can't think of anything anyway. Yeah, so thank you once again. I hope you'll have a lovely day, and I shall see you all next time.